Welcome to another edition of the SVG New Sponsor Spotlight. I'm Jason Dackman, Editorial Director in the US of SVG. We are here with Kenny Kendrena. He's VP of Product and Sales at Inside Edge Incorporated. Kenny, first of all, welcome to SVG. Second of all, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.
Cool. So we've heard a lot about you guys, and as data becomes a bigger and bigger piece of live broadcast and live production, as betting becomes more integral into the way that broadcasters cover their teams, we're seeing more services like what you guys offer. So for those that aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about Inside Edge and what you guys can offer.
Absolutely. Well, you may not know this, but we're in our 31st year. We've always been, I guess I would say, pretty good at what we do, but also pretty bad at tooting our own horn, is safe to say. Our roots really stem from serving Major League Baseball clubs, and this is pre-Moneyball. So we're talking, again, 31 years ago, being sort of pioneers in having the whole idea, I think, of charting baseball pitches by pitch type, by location of the pitch, and where it was put into play on the field and so forth. And then taking all of that rich data, it's funny to say rich these days a little bit because you have StatCast and some just amazing data coming in as well. But back then, again, just one of a kind, and being able to do some really cool things with that data. I think it's safe to say that what we're really good at, I think, is just turning data into compelling information that's easy to consume, right? So we are pretty good at creating insights out of data, at automating that whole process, and now being able to serve well beyond just baseball teams, but into the broadcast area for sure. And it could be even into the sports betting and fantasy worlds, certainly. So whether you're like a coach, a player, someone in the front office, or certainly if you're at a truck or booth, or someone who's just ready to place a bet or, pick their fantasy lineup, we've got these insights for everybody.
Sure. So again, you guys started as an analytics company before that became a mainstream term,
Yep.
no question. But today, you have your remarkable platform, and that's not a editorial comment. That's the name of the platform, and want to offer broadcasters a chance to really take some of these insights to the next level. So let's hone in on that broadcast offering. Tell us a little bit about the remarkable platform.
Absolutely. Well, it does live up to its name, I will say. So you didn't, mix it up there. It's been so awesome serving the broadcast. We really love it. The tool is kind of geared for broadcasts, honestly. The whole idea is let's take some raw data in, whether that's our pitch by pitch data, or whether it's, we get some play by play data in football or some of the other sports that we've expanded into now from another company, a third party that has that data. And it's really good at taking those raw inputs and just turning out these plain language insights, and with meaning, with context, that allow you to tell better stories faster. That's what I always say about it. I mean, its job is to help you tell better stories faster with less effort. I think it's maybe the best at doing that possible. I mean, you can look at, if it's okay, I guess I can just jump in and really show you. It's always better that way.
Sure.
Showing you the platform behind this is the engine that we patented, right? So it's just creating all these insights. The easiest thing, I'm just going to pick a team here. Maybe you want to even say positive notes. We're going to get some positive insights on the Red Sox. And I'll start this way, just by showing you how many of these. And remember that there's 1,780 remarkable insights about in a positive way, about the Red Sox in this case, because that's what I searched. You could even start by just hitting enter and seeing what it gives you, like a box of chocolates, right? Never know what it'll give you, but it's always going to be remarkable. In nature, you're always going to have context, whatever it might be. In this case, his ground ball batting average is 346, second in the league, and so forth. You can click and get a leaderboard from there and continue. So you see how the stories can even unfold from one insight to others. You might find something in here that's interesting as well.
Very cool.
But that's what Remarkable does. And then from there, we even have, I'll just really quickly, sorry,
Please,
jump over here. Look at who's pitching today. Like Lance Lynn's on the mound. We want to see something about him. We've built it into another tool that is used on the broadcast side a lot. This is Eclipse. But again, this part of it powered by Remarkable. And it could be anything. Just his strike rate is low, exceptionally low. He locates a lot of pitches away. If I click here, though, we'll get to see. So it's talked about how often he pitches away, right? Was an extreme for him, second highest in the league among starters. And so in this case, just by clicking that, it's showing me everything that he's doing away, or he's locating away on these pitches. Not to go too far, sorry, can't help myself sometimes on this
Keep
stuff.
going. Yeah, absolutely.
But you can actually continue to drill from there. So we know these are away pitches, will wear away, you know, and so on and so forth. How many of them are out of the zone, and you get the picture. So hopefully you could see just with that quick demo that the usefulness to broadcasters.
Very cool. So, it's a really interesting platform, like you said, almost unlimited, infinite insights. What are some real world scenarios that you guys have thrown out there? What are a couple partnerships that you guys have been experimenting with this platform, and not experimenting with, but real world deployment?
Yeah, well, so right away, obviously we started with MLB in 2016, I want to say, is when it really became a product that we were actively selling into the market. And the broadcasters, like I said, were the first to come on board with Remarkable. It just made sense. So from MLB, we started right away into football. We have now 6 sports that we've remarkableized, if you will. And those are NFL. Besides baseball, you've got NFL, NBA, college football, college basketball, and now hockey, NHL. And with that one, we did a pretty cool partnership with a company called Sport Logic. They've been really great to work with. They give us their rich NHL data, and we remarkableize it and do our thing with it. And they've been able to now offer Remarkable to their broadcast clients and other clients in the industry. And we've been able to make a really nice thing happen there where we're both kind of selling. They do most of the selling part of it, but it's increased, it's added one more tool to their product kit, and it's been great.
Cool. Very cool. So, what we have seen, I mentioned it at the top, but data is more important than ever in terms of telling the story within the broadcast or the live stream. Sports betting has become an integral part of the way that broadcasters present the game to fans. All of this takes data, but more importantly, not just raw data, insights from that data. And there's not always staff, there's not always expertise on a lot of these teams that can do that. That's essentially where you guys come in, right? Is that a potential automation or at least streamlining of some of that analysis?
100%. I mean, this is all about automated content that matters to somebody who cares about the game for some reason, right? Again, a lot of different use cases, but it's pure automation, and it's a wonderful engine we've built. We're able to steer it different directions. You mentioned sports betting. That's probably been the area where we've been very focused the most over the past couple of years, honestly. Not that we're not focused on the other aspects of Inside Edge, but that one in particular, as you might not be surprised, I'm sure it's there's just so much potential. And I think what's exciting is for us is the potential because of what we're doing being so unique. Even things in Remarkable that have been built in there since the beginning are of value to a sports bettor or the book itself, or anyone who's covering betting or trying to offer insights around it. So
Sure.
yeah.
Cool. Excellent, Kenny. Well, again, you guys have been around in the industry for a long time, but it's never been more exciting than it is right now with betting and everybody's passion for data. We're super excited to have you aboard at SVG. Welcome to the party, and hopefully see you at an SVG event very soon.
Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate it. Great to be here. Great to be part of the SVG.
Thanks, Kenny. For more information on Inside Edge, stay tuned to sportsvideo.org. Also, check out inside-edge.com. Again, it's Jason Dackman from SVG. Thanks for joining us.